special, she's a queen from her motherland. Oh, she the speak, she commands and respect. The whole world stops and cheers. She's a lover for your homeland. Why the love to be a ruler? Mother, warrior. She's a backbone of our homeland. Why the love to be a ruler? Mother, warrior. She's a warrior. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's an African girl. God is most beautiful.
Okay, let's hear it. All right. A round of applause for mastering the song.
I mean, that's the energy I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
evening, cherished viewers. And a warm welcome to you all. Last week, we unveiled 16 remarkable contestants handpicked from our regions. Now, these 16 exquisite ladies tonight embody not only the physical beauty of our nation, but also the depths of our cultural heritage. They carry within them the stories of their ancestors, the dreams of their people, and the magic of Ghana's diverse regions. Their task tonight is storytelling, and I am Anita Ekia Ekufu.
Give it up for Anita. And I am Cookie T. Welcome to this extraordinary night of storytelling, where our ladies will ignite the stage with their tales of wonder. And now, with a wealth of experience and a profound understanding of the power of storytelling, he has enthralled audiences across the globe, sharing the beauty and wisdom of Ghana's rich storytelling tradition. Let's take a look at our guest judge for today.
With a career spanning decades and a plethora of memorable performances to his credit, Fred Amugi has solidified his place as a veteran actor of unparalleled talent and versatility. His dedication to the craft of acting and his ability to breathe life into every character he portrays have earned him immense respect and admiration from audiences across the nation. Meet the iconic veteran actor, Fred Amugi, our guest judge for our storytelling episode.
He definitely deserves it, and you're welcome to the show, Uncle Fred. Please, I've been wondering all day, what makes a good story? Okay. Are we good to go? Hello, hello.
Can we hear Uncle Fred?
All right.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey.
excellent.
A good story. Content is one. You can't tell a story without knowing exactly what you want to say. A wise man once told me, if you watch a film, there are 3 things to look for. 1, the story. 2, the story. 3, the story.
The story is indeed very important.
It means if you don't have any content, then you better keep quiet. It's as simple as that.
Very, very simple. Now, let me go to Jigbody and find out. Do you also agree? The story, or you're looking for something else tonight?
Absolutely. So first of all, you girls are looking ravishing. Oh, don't you think so, audience? Give them a clap. And I'm so honored to be sitting around Uncle Fred. I was just telling him, for those of us who are a certain age, we've been watching him for a long time. So it's good to have him next to us, and of course, my beautiful Janet. But what I say is, what he said is 100% correct. For me, tonight, what I just want to see is every touch point, emotional, spiritual, mental, intellectual, because that's what goes into a true story. I want to see those touch points come out, and I'm excited to learn about everything that's going on in the 16 regions historically through a story.
That's exactly what you're going to get. And then to the beautiful Janet as well. What are you looking out for tonight?
Oh, wow. This is one of my favorite nights in the whole of Ghana's most beautiful. You know why? Because it takes me to the nostalgic moments with my grandmother. After dinner, then she'll call us. I'm gone. So she'll say, Ntanya alone katanye. Wonherebono. Tawo. You know, and those stories were so engaging, so interactive. We looked forward to it. But most importantly, I used to think that I was actually Okonoriawa. Can you believe it? And Nancy's wife. But most importantly were the lessons we learned out of those stories. So tonight, I want to be teleported. Bring me into the story and tell me the relevance of the story in our society today. What can we learn from your story? So that's what I'm looking for. And please, I always say, what the heart remembers, the mind never forgets. So engage me intellectually and emotionally. That's what I'm looking for.
Shall we give it up for our judges for this season's Ghana's Most Beautiful? Thank you so much, judges. Now, let the storytelling unfold as our contestants share their narratives. Remember, the audience, you have 60% voting power, and our judges have 40%. I heard you say sure. Are you voting already? I heard you say sure. Vote! Oh. Now, keep your votes coming to keep your favorite contestant by downloading the TV3 Reality app, or you can vote through the short code. Those of you are saying vote. What's the short code? Give it up for yourselves! Anita, our people are ready. They are ready.
They are super ready. I love
ready.
the energy tonight. But you know something? After all is said and done, we will be recognizing the best performer, the most eloquent storyteller, and the best dressed among our contestants tonight. But that's not all. I love the way you guys are, ready in the mood. We have something for you. Are you ready? Aha!
Relax.
Yeah,
No.
relax.
This one, you need to relax. You need to relax to take it in, so relax. I need to tell them.
So we have a delightful surprise for you two. Please check under your chairs for a special techno sticker. Just check, pass your hand. Oh.
They are bumping their heads already. Oh, there. Okay.
So you know something? Just keep those coupons very, very close. Don't let anybody take it from you. Keep it.
No, but first of all, let's see. If you have a coupon, raise your hand. Okay, on this side, there's a lot on this side.
Oh.
Okay, and then some on this side as well. Please keep it intact. Our ushers are going to come to you, take them, and tell you what it is that you have won. So please keep them close to your chest, all right?
Exactly, because we have some surprises coming in for you from Techno. And we'll be back shortly after this quick commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Very special, she's a queen from her motherland. Oh, she the speak, she commands and respect.
23. And tonight is all about storytelling. Storytelling is oral literature that has been passed down from generation to generation. And over the years, we listen to these stories and we are educated, we are informed, and we are entertained as well. And that is the task of our ladies tonight, to inform us, educate, and entertain us. But I'm sure you're waiting to see our ladies. You can see our beautiful stools here, and they will be taking their seats pretty shortly. And I'll be calling them one after the other. And so with a round of applause, let's welcome Nura from the Northern region. Well, all the ladies can join me. Titiaka na yele sewa amwenima ohima. I mean, all the ladies join me. So there you have it, our 16 beautiful ladies. And tonight, we're starting from the Northern region. And from the north, Nura, I know so much about the northern region, but there's something I do not know that has to do with the beauty in the diversity and unity of the people. And there's also a story I've heard about the Dagumbas and the Ashantis. Tell us more.
Good evening, Ghana. So today I will be telling you a story of how the relationship between Dagbon and Asanteman was fostered.
Tell us more.
I have a story to tell you. When I say Selma ya Kasara, you respond Kadiabe Kabe. Selma ya Kasara.
Kariape kabe.
On my way back from my friend's wedding one day, I saw two of my neighbors seriously arguing. So I approached them and asked, Willa! They said, our parents don't want us to get married because we are from different tribes. So I said, that is why you are fighting. So you've not heard of how the slavery business fostered the relationship between Dagbon and Asanteman. Sit down, let me tell you. Once upon the 1700s, when Nabumbiao passed, and the Yenik Bamba chose Nagarba the First and installed him and then skinned him as Yana over his nephew Nasalan Ziblim. Nasalan Ziblim, who was a slave trader down south, was not happy about this at all. So he liaised with his friend Enim Komwa, who asked the Asantehene Osei the First to send emissaries with them to invite Yana to the Asante kingdom. Upon reaching, Komwa offered for his slaves to carry the Yana to Asante land. But on their way to Asante land, almost all his slaves fell and died due to the powerful nature of Yana's charms. And the distraught Komwa complained bitterly to Asantehene of how he had lost his slaves. So, Asantehene, realizing the kind of powers Yana possessed, said, if you don't return this man, I'll pin Baba. So thereafter, there were several agreements made, such as warrior trades, where warriors from Dagbon were sent to Asanteman, married Asante ladies, and vice versa. It is why today, when you go to places in the Ashanti region, you hear names like Bantama, which some people say is actually Mbantama. My father gave me. We say Tumpana, which is actually derived from Atumpan, Asafuhini, Sapashini, Ochiri, Achiri. Guess what? Fascinatingly then, it was Nagarba the First and Osei the First. Presently, we have Nagarba the Second, Osei the Second. An interwoven and beautifully shared culture, which teaches what? That there is unity in diversity. One people under one God with one love. Thank you.
Thank you, Nura. That was beautiful. Let me go to our guest judge, Uncle Fred. What are your comments on this particular story?
That was good. That was good. You've really set our minds, way back. Today, I know why Bantama lives, so to speak. So it is not a name given by the Ashantis themselves, but it's from the north. I have learned something today. And I think, you did it all. That was good, yeah.
Let me move over to Jigwadi and find out what she thinks as well.
Nura, thank you for setting the tone tonight with energy. Energy. I said tonight that I wanted to engage a few touch points: mental, physical, emotional, and intellectual. You touched all my touch points tonight, and I learned about Bantama. Thank you.
Thank you, Nura. And if she's your favorite and you want to keep her in the competition, the short code is *713 *13# across all networks. Now, when you go to the Savannah region, you hear a name, Daboya. Daboya. And I'm sure some of you have been wondering, where did it originate from? Titiaka, from the Savannah region, will be telling us how this name originated, especially when it's the capital of also the Gonja district in the Savannah region. Titiaka, let's hear that story.
Hey, I'm follower. Oh, okay. Oh, managers like that. Hey, how can you tell me that? Do you know where this salt originates from? Let me tell you this story. Long ago, Dradrana, when Endura Jakpa embarked on his conquest of the current vast Gonja land, he entered into a community called Burugu. Repeat after me, Burugu. Burugu means well in Dagbani. When he entered into this community and the people saw how prepared he was with his army, they said, oh, Endura Jakpa, we will not fight with you. Let's live peacefully in this community. So there, Endura Jakpa installed his daughter as the Burugu Wuriche, alongside the Tampoma chief that was in the community. So one day, a very powerful leper entered into the community. Wow. And upon the warm reception the people gave him, he decided to reward them. And there, he asked them to send him to a place in their land where grass does not grow. Hey. Yeah, on that land, he dug a small well, performed some rituals, and stated that salt shall forever be available to the people all the days of their lives. Wow. So you understand, upon the warm reception we gave him, you know, Gonjas, we love people. Yeah, so one day, Burugu Wuriche decided to visit her father because it's been a long time she heard from him. As she was going, she decided to give them some salt and fish. When she got there and offered them her gifts, they prepared delicious meal with the fish and salt. But interestingly, the soup tasted different. So they asked, and there she said, and they all exclaimed, which literally means, my sister's own is better than us. And till date, it has been corrupted to be Daboya. Yeah, so you understand. When in this life, any little thing you can do for someone, do it the best way because it might come back to you bigger and better. Today, just because of how good we are able to get economic product like the salt I'm selling. And we are into business and we are benefiting from that. Thank you, Kagbanya.
Thank you, Titiaka. Janet, I see you're clapping. You are listening with rapt attention. What are your thoughts?
With Titiaka. But you know what? I almost forgot how engaging the crowd was. I miss you guys. Your energy is just so infectious. So, Titiaka, the first time I met you, I thought you were rather demure and a little bit delicate. But today you came out of your shell. You have to come out more. I want you to own that stage as if the stage belongs to you. Forget about the TV. Immerse yourself because the story you told was so engaging. And it is a true fact of life. Wherever you find yourself, be the best you can be. And so, take that lesson. Be the best you can be amongst all the 16. Shine your light. I'm waiting to see you next week with a lot more shine.
Thank you, Janet. Uncle Fred, what are your comments as well?
She said it all, but still I'll say something little. You see, literature put me in the forefront. If I hadn't gone through literature in school, I was one of the shyest persons, you could get. Yeah, I couldn't stand in front of people. Much more tell me, call that lady for me. And it's like, what kind of test is this? But literature taught me something. And I can see it in her. I can see it in you. That you are before people. And you've been asked to tell them something. And you got out of your shell, like Sister Janet said, and you gave it to us. Bravo.
Bravo to Tiaka, and that is coming from Uncle Fred. If you want to keep her in the competition, their name is Tiaka, and the short code is *713*13# across all networks. Now we're coming back to the Greater Accra region. Nayeli, tell me, what do you have for us?
I'll tell you a story of the great war between the Gans and the Ashantis.
That sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Ampoti kwakra oya sebe kun sebe dwani o ampoti o jasefo yeribo aye o ja yeribo aye o ja yeribo aye
Itanya long katanye. Many years ago, in the year 1826, on the 7th of August, there was a serious battle between the Gans and the Ashantis. Oh, yes. The Ashantis came after the Gans because the people of Accra joined an alliance of local chiefs to aid the Fantis, dangerous, to fight the people of Asante Kingdom. The valiant people of Accra, went to help the people of Denchura and the Fantis to resist an attack of the Ashanti Kingdom of the Cape Coast Castle. Yes. Due to the vital role played by the Gans in destroying Asante Henne's plans in capturing the Cape Coast Castle, he became very angry. So he vowed that he would punish the people of Accra. Yes, he declared that he would pursue the Gans no matter the cost. He instructed his army and said, "Let us march back to Kumasi, and I shall come upon them." Indeed, he amassed an army of 40,000. The battle began fiercely. The combined forces of Ningo, Pram, Adan immediately followed up the attack. And the position of the Ashantis became very critical. The Asantehene Nana Oseyao Akoto, upon realizing the danger, stood up in defense with his bodyguards, trying to help the situation. But he was wounded. Yes. The people escaped with the king, wounded, of course, leaving the great people of Accra victorious on the battlefield. Oh, listen. There was a loud cry from the enemy's camp. Don't make war, the battle is lost. Yes, this battle, the Katamanso War, united the Gans and the Dangmes. This battle happened at the Dodowa Forest. Today, the Dodowa Forest. Wait, let me tell you something. It is said, that of all the battles fought by the Ashantis since the formation of the Ashanti Kingdom, the Katamanso battle has proven to be the most fatal. Oh, yes. The Dodowa Forest now stands as a living testimony to the triumph of peace. And there stands a majestic baobab tree, which symbolizes the power of unity. In the middle of this forest lies this beautiful waterfalls called the Chenku Waterfalls, which was named after the Chenku god. Shibebe Nimatanya Desane. Today, tourists from far and wide visit the tourist site to immerse themselves in its natural beauty. Wow. After tonight, come with me, okay, to the great Dodowa Forest, where you would be captivated by its mesmerizing view, allowing you to connect with the past and embrace the present. Nyairadon.
Thank you, Nayeli. We are indeed learning a lot tonight. Now let me move over to Jigbody. You're clapping. I can see you're mesmerized as well.
So in storytelling, there's something called with the role or in the role. What you have shown tonight is that you were in the role. When you are in the role, it means that you have a lot of confidence. You showed a lot of competence. I learned 3 or 4 things out of this. And what I loved about it is that you left us with suspense, saying that if there was more time, you would have told us. And finally, your presence was really captivating. Well done, Anayeli.
Uncle Fred, what are your thoughts as well?
Yes, I would say Nayele was in the role and with the role. Yeah. Because you can't leave one. If you are with it, you will be in it. And that's exactly what Nayele you've given us. I'm a guy, and today, as young as you are, you've added something new to what I already know about my own people. Yehoah Jobo.
And that is what tonight is about. We are learning, no matter how old you are or how young you are. And that was Nayele. If you want to keep in the competition, the short code is *713 *13# across all networks, and the name is Nayele. Now let's go to the Western region. Sewa, what do you have for me?
Today I'm telling a story about a warrior in Nzimalaland who refused to sign the bond of 1844.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell us more.
I know I brought back memories. With the smiles I see on your faces. You see how time flies. Now it is time for me to pass on to my nanano. Bonito. Many years ago, in the Nzimalaland, there was a great king called Awulai Kakwaka. He ruled the entire Nzimalaland, spanning from Ankobra to Bassam, present day Côte d'Ivoire. It is believed that during his reign, he fought over 15 wars against colonialism and slave trade. Hey, nobody dared to enslave his people, unless, of course, they were captured during wars. But, hey, he fought tooth and nail to make sure his people were together. Hey, British for bay on the one queen. Dutch for bay on the one queen. No Portuguese for bay, no. Also relax. Make sure you won't shake it. So the Portuguese feared him more because of how strong he was and named him after their king, Apollo, and named his people the Apollonians. That is why we have Fort Apollonia in the Western region. We will go there, relax. That is why. Was Sandy nickname the stubborn king? Because he refused to fight against, he refused to sign the bond of 1844. But something happened. Kakwaka. He fought against the son of the Dutch governor and killed him. So Kakwaka was arrested. They kept him in exile, maltreated him till he died, and he was buried like a slave. But wait, something happened. At the place of his burial, a guava tree grew there that was so bitter that no one could even eat. It is believed that it represented how bad they treated him. Kakwaka. And the entire Nzimalaland got divided into 4 tribes, namely the Elembele, the Jumoro, the Jura, and the Evalue. They were never united. But such for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Bezaz, not Ochan befitting burial. You see, my grandchildren, Wolinyini, I want you to know that a country that has no past has no future. Learn to be brave, stand out, and fight like Kakwaka. Mama, one thank you.
Yes, Mama, thank you. Now, let me go to Uncle Fred. Uncle Fred, what do you think of her story?
A country that has no past has no future. A home without a child is no home. A home without the elderly is no home. You have just topped it up. You have put the icing on the cake. That we start from somewhere, and we definitely must end somewhere. And that is your story. And I think I have got it now. I don't know about Auntie Jibodi and Sister Janet, but I'm with you. That was good. Thank you.
That was good. Coming from Uncle Fred. Janet, was it good for you too?
It was sensational. You know, last week, I wrote in my notes that you are unforgettable. And tonight, you did it again. The way you engage with your eyes, the way you transition from crying to laughing to engaging us, that is the interactiveness I was looking for. My heart will remember it, and my brain will not forget it. You've done your people really, really proud. You deserve to be there. Own it and come out a legend. Don't let us forget you in GMB. Well done.
Some beautiful words coming from our judge, Janet. And if Sewa from the Western region is your favorite, the short code is *713 *13# across all networks. I've enjoyed every bit of our first session. But you know something, ladies? We just have to go grab some water. Don't you think so? Yes. Exactly. So we're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, our ladies have more intriguing stories to tell you right here on GMB, our storytelling episode. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're from Bono East, Upper West, Upper East, and Central, Volta, North, and Ashanti.
And so it's a lot of fun in studio this evening. Let's give it up one more time for DJ Faculty. Faculty, thank you so much. Now we continue with our culture, our tradition, our heritage, our storytelling. We've listened to stories from 4 regions already, and the rest of the 12 ladies are ready to engage you with more stories inside of them and from their regions as well, because there's no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you. So let's go to Amweniwa. Amweniwa, all right, calm down. Amweniwa, so you are from Kenya, in the Ahafo region. There's a story about 777. I want to understand, what's the story that you have for us this evening?
So this story is about how the Mim War appeared on the land of Mim in the Ahafo region.
So that's the story you have for us. The floor is yours. Please give it up for Amweniwa.
So, long ago, there was a man called Bofa who was kidnapped by dwarfs for 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days. Hey. Me can say, if you're son, what's a son, now watching son, and now son. And after this, he came back with 7 dreadlocks on his head. He became one of the most powerful priests at Imim, and I have what lad. People from far away came to him for solutions to their problems. You have to be an inhabitant of Imim, and that is how Imim got populated. Each dreadlock had what it demanded. In Swedru, baby, no. The people were in grief and in sorrows because 4 demanded different kind of sacrifices, including animals that were too